Good morning, man. What's good? What's good, guys? What's good, man? Welcome back to the Give Me a Second podcast. This is your host, Rafiq Muhammad. Man, this is your host, man. This is a a day, that will go down in history. This is a special, celebration or day. But today is January the 11th, 2024, and this is the day that the Patriots have moved on from head coach Bill Belichick. All right, this is the day that the dynasty officially ends. All right, all over. Everybody, clean slate. I don't think, yeah, all over, man. And, wow, yeah, we got a lot to jump in today. We got a lot to jump in, guys. We got a lot to talk about. But first thing first, we want to hit on just some first thing talk about, Coach Belichick and obviously, not much to say. We know he's the greatest coach of all time, and they it's different now. It's like now the Patriots. You think about it, it's like, man, never even think the Patriots not be buzzing. Like, it's just a weird day, but we understand, so we go along with it. But I just think that now we can't like have those high expectations for the Patriots no more. That's like the first time I ever look at the Patriots. Even when we're bad, I still think we could win a Super Bowl. But now you look at it, and Coach Belichick's not there. There's no Super Bowl. Um, and some of the things that I personally like about Coach Belichick. Let's talk about some things, key points. First thing about Coach, they talk about a lot of like the discipline and things like that he instills within the team, keeping people on their toes, um, having a good game plan every week. Is that I play football, and that's one of the things that you play, that every week you get that game plan on Tuesday or Wednesday for the team, and I just could think, man, like, dang, isn't Bill Belichick someone cooking up the game plan and a lot of success. And I'll tell you my first, because I grew up kind of like religious Barry. So it's like it wasn't really a lot of like football and stuff, more so school, things like that. So um you gotta kind of understand what I'm saying. So basically I think I started watching football. It was around the Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl. I think that was really my first ever game that I ever watched of football. So I think that's 2014. Um Yeah. So that was 10 years ago. So yeah, it was my first time ever watching football. I watched the game. Right. I thought the Seahawks jerseys was cool. As my sister, we was in the front room. I thought the jerseys was cool because they was like green. I was like, what the heck? They look like a marker. Right. So yeah, and then the Patriots, interception at the goal line. Oh man, that was the craziest thing ever. And that was, I guess, my first game. That was my first experience of the football. So that definitely was awesome. And then just from there, but I think it's pretty cool. Tom Brady coming to the league. Um, um, he come in the league sixth round. He was the fourth quarterback on the roster, which is crazy because four quarterbacks, most teams only have two. He was a fourth quarterback on the roster, and then Bill Belichick kept him on the roster because he saw something in him. And we don't have to say much else. But now we gotta talk about Bill Belichick going to a new team. I like how he went out though. I gotta talk about. I like how he went out. He didn't go out like, you know, even though we lost last season, nobody really thinking about that. It was like, okay, out of all, because coaches started getting fired on Monday. Today is Wednesday. No, today is Thursday. My God. Okay, so today is Thursday. In those 3 or 4 days, I think seven, eight, nine, maybe 10, maybe I think eight or seven coaches have been fired, head coaches. Like they had a bad record, or even teams that they even got some good coaches. Like they got good coaches, but you know, everybody's clean a slate. So the question not is not will he get a job? Is where, right? And where will Coach Belichick go? Because he's 15 wins away. We got to keep this in mind, guys. This is the golden prize, right? Legacy is there, but nobody want to say it. Tom Brady left and went and won a Super Bowl. So you need 15 wins to win a to get the all-time leading record, right? This is my strategy. I've been thinking about this since like a couple weeks ago. This is my strategy. 15 wins sounds like a perfect season to me. Perfect season. You don't have to do good. Okay. You could go 11-5, make a wild card game, win the wild card game, win a home playoff game or road playoff game, win an AFC or NFC, or he gonna go to the NFC championship game, and win a Super Bowl. 11 wins in a season, 4 in the playoffs. Or there's teams out there like the Dallas Cowboys and there's teams out there who every year these teams win about 10 or 11 games and they don't even do nothing in the playoffs. They win about 10 or 11 games in the season, then they get bad, or not get bad, but they start to die, their performance kind of dies down a little bit heading towards the playoffs. And end up with like 11, 12, sometimes 13 games, right? So 15 wins is not hard at all. I'm saying 15 wins is not hard at all. You probably wasn't going to do it in New England because you got to rebuild. Patriots is not going to win 15 games next year. Let's be real. They probably win 5 or 6. We're not even doing that to the Patriots right now because it's too much it's too much. It's too fresh, right? 15 wins. So that's my philosophy, and it shouldn't be a lot to ask because you could just have a good regular season, get it in the first, second playoff game, but I know what you want, and yeah, but I still can't believe that they fired him. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's bound to happen. But man, this is my first time ever seeing. I watched The Last Dance. I saw Michael Jordan and them. I know they had to do that. And you even look at it, I think the Warriors, they should be shooting a documentary. I think they are, because the Warriors going through it right now. I mean, my goodness, from the outside looking in, it looks, but they got to do something at the trade line in the next couple of days. But Bill Belichick, bro, you got it. You got it. All right.